I don't have a clapboard, okay? Oh, and somehow he was charged with 1 count of first-degree murder and 2 counts of second-degree murder. But he killed 1 guy. How the fuck does that work? Like, seriously. What is that? Someone who understands law better than I do, I am begging you, please drop a comment, cause this makes no fucking sense to me. I'm also an idiot. And what I just said about him getting 3 murder charges, oh boy! Right as I wrote that to a whole other news clip, this breaking news story rolled in.
Well, Mangione is still fighting extradition, but a hearing is now set for December 30th. Meanwhile, in Florida, a woman has been arrested after she threatened an insurance company using the same words found on the bullet casings in Thompson's murder. 42-year-old Brianna Boston called Blue Cross Blue Shield about her recently denied claims. Near the conclusion of the call, Boston reportedly said, "Delay, deny, depose. You people are next." The FBI was alerted after the conversation, and Boston was arrested on Tuesday. When she was questioned about the threat, she confirmed she said those words and apologized. Boston told police she does not own any guns and isn't a danger to anyone. She has been charged with written threats to conduct a mass shooting or act of terrorism.
Luigi is fucked. Oh, and if you even think about doing what Luigi did, the government is prepared to make an example of you. Apparently, just saying the phrase is now an arrestable offense. This is getting crazy. How long until revolution? Also, while you were busy laughing at the murder of an innocent CEO, you sick fuck, I was busy shilling. Until it gets me in trouble, you can get Free My Boy Luigi shirts and Defend, Deny, Dispose shirts from the Cursed Items shop. Link below. And now let's get back into it. By the way, the only plan I have is to keep making YouTube videos. So anyone thinking about red flagging me because of my YouTube content, save yourself the embarrassment when the cops talk to me and realize I am a patriot. And my father is a retired military police officer, and my grandfather was a sheriff deputy. I do not support radicalism until the shit has hit the fan. And I mean that to the likes of a global cataclysm, nuclear fallout, etc. When law no longer exists, until then, I support not destroying society. I cherish my safety and comfort. And if you don't, you need to get your fucking priorities straight. So, this next update is from the show Sidebar on Law and Crime, one of the best news sources in my honest opinion. And this story is breaking at the time of me writing it. So, let's get into it. Apparently, the FBI talked to his mother before they arrested him, and she said she wouldn't be surprised to find out he was guilty of the assassination.
There are just more and more developments in this United Healthcare CEO shooting that we want to talk about. Aside from the fact that extradition just happened like 5 minutes ago, I'll explain what he decided to do, but the latest that we haven't really talked about is what's being reported, including from the USA Today, that the mother of the suspected shooter, Luigi Mangione, allegedly told authorities before Mangione was arrested that this shooting might be something that she could see him doing. Process that for a second. So we know Mangione is accused of shooting to death Brian Thompson back on December 4th in Midtown Manhattan as the health insurance executive was on his way to the company's annual investor conference. And we know that after a 5-day manhunt, Mangione was apprehended in Altoona, Pennsylvania in a McDonald's after he was identified based on these surveillance photos from New York that was circulated around the country by authorities.
No! For the third time, I do not believe the McDonald's picture. Who is that guy? Drop a comment if that picture breaks your brain too. Them telling us that's Luigi at the McDonald's reminds me of when they made Winston Smith admit that 2 + 2 = 5 in 1984. Like, do you seriously believe that picture?
And we also know that he's just been indicted on 11 counts in New York.
11 counts in New York? Did you hear that? NYC wants this motherfucker dead.
Including 3 counts of murder. 2 of those, including first-degree murder, which carries a sentence of life in prison, are murders committed in furtherance of terrorism. Very, very aggressive.
Aggressive is right. They are not playing. Luigi is fucked.
We can talk a little bit more about that, and I'll be curious to see if prosecutors will be able to prove it, but
they said, don't you dare fuck with our money.
He was also hit with weapon possession and forgery charges out in Pennsylvania. And that was really interesting because it became a question, would he stay there, fight the charges? There's going to be a preliminary hearing, but also, will he have to be extradited back to New York? Again, we'll talk about that. But now I have to get to this issue of his mother. And I will tell you, I think that this is really, really interesting. So there had been reports that Mangione's mother had filed a missing persons report for her son back on November 18th. And according to CNN, a law enforcement official indicated that she hadn't spoken to her son since July. So, how did it come to be that she allegedly indicated her son might be capable of doing something like this? Well, NYPD Chief of Detectives Joseph Kenney was asked about this at a news conference the other day when the indictment of Mangione was announced. Listen to what he had to say.
So the original missing report took place back in November 18th in San Francisco. The sergeant that was involved in that case reached out to the San Francisco field office and said, hey, basically, I'm working on a missing case. I saw the photograph that was distributed by the NYPD. There bears a resemblance. That tip was forwarded to us close to 45 hours after the incident took place. It showed up to a TFO, which is a task force officer. We have NYPD officers embedded with the FBI. They received that tip. It was one of 4 tips that they had received that day, and they were vetting it. Part of that vetting process was that they reached out to Mangione's mother in San Francisco very late on the 7th. They had a conversation where she didn't indicate that it was her son in the photograph, but she said it might be something that she could see him doing. So that information was going to be passed along to the detectives the next morning, but fortunately we apprehended him before we could act on that.
So why would that be the case, right? If she really said that, why? And remember, a friend of Mangione, Aaron Cranston, revealed to the New York Times that he received a message indicating that Mangione's family was looking for him. We know there was reporting that Mangione was becoming more and more isolated, potentially more extreme online. He had this online activity, seemed to reveal these odd ideological leanings. Particularly, I've cited this before, this Goodreads review from earlier this year of the manifesto of the Unabomber, Ted Kaczynski, in which Mangione apparently gave the book a 4-star rating. Now, Mangione's cousin, Nino Mangione, issued a statement on behalf of the family and made it clear that they didn't know anything prior to the news of his arrest. It said, "We cannot comment on news reports regarding Luigi Mangione. We only know what we have read in the media. Our family is shocked and devastated by Luigi's arrest. We offer our prayers to the family of Brian Thompson, and we ask people to pray for all involved."
And for all this soft on crime bullshit out of NYC, they really throw the fucking book at you when you come after the elite class. What more evidence do you need that they only care about themselves and don't give a shit about us? Yup, you heard it here first, everybody. The story of Luigi Mangione is the how to go to prison for thinking about doing something handbook. They're throwing the book so hard at this motherfucker, it's almost like the whole thing was orchestrated to scare the goddamn shit out of everybody. Think about it. Elites are fucking terrified that there will be a uprising and more of them will get targeted. And now they're sending a message to the public saying, we are in charge. And it's true. They are fucking in charge. And if a world war breaks out, guess who we get to blame? Them. And guess who gets to die in their fucking war? Us. And unless you want to be a martyr, you can plan on being repressed for the rest of your existence. Humanity is owned by the powers that be. It's a sad truth that just is. And so that wraps it. Fucking finally. Jesus fuck. Now we can talk about aliens, or drones, or whatever the fuck these things are. Seriously, I have been bursting at the seams to talk about the New Jersey drone situation. Buckle your seatbelts. A nuke is about to go off. Literally?
Watch the thing fucking explode. Watch the thing fucking explode. Oh.
Who is this guy? He's got like every meme ever produced on the internet. He can knock us out with his memes. And I do, I have tons of memes. I'll just keep memeing them to death until they just surrender. Because they just can't do it anymore. They don't have the memes that I have.
So, let's kick things off with this first clip from Orange County, California. Brought to my attention by a YouTuber called James, spelled Jaymez. He puts out some of the best UFO content I've seen. If you watched my previous video, Occult Aliens Volume 1, linked below, then you already know all about the long history of UFO phenomena around San Diego. I'm starting off with this clip because I am haunted by it. I don't know why, but this particular UFO clip just gives me the heebie-jeebies. I don't know if it's real or fake, but ever since I first saw this clip, I've struggled to stop thinking about it. This one is burned into my mind forever. Like, you can't unsee how just what the fuck this is. Either this was a really good hoax or something unknown. By the way, all these clips are from since October of this year. Okay, now let's get into it.
Someone called the cops on these lights.
They're going into the ocean, is that it?
See, even the police, they're going crazy.
Wow, I saw that. Wow, again, a splash. You can actually see the splash. You're kidding me.
This next one is another UFO/USO video, unidentified submersible object. I can't remember exactly where this one was. I did the best that I could to get all the locations and dates, but some of them are missing. I'm pretty sure this was taken off the coast of Brazil somewhere though. And it was recent, that much I do remember. Also, this version of the clip that I found has no sound. Sorry about that. And here, let's slow that down. What is that? And see how it's the same color as the orb things? What are they? In this one, a mystery drone emerges out of the ocean and heads towards Oyster Creek Nuclear Plant on December 11th, 2024.
All right, I'm getting the spotlight and I'm gonna light this guy up. Go right over my head. Let's see. Doesn't seem to be bothered by a spotlight.
Now, people keep saying these are just planes. I'm sorry, but I've seen planes fly over me my whole fucking life. I grew up right near O'Hare, and that does not look like planes. Any of us are used to seeing planes. Like, come the fuck on. This next one, I didn't get the location written down for, but if my memory is right, this is either in New Jersey or on the East Coast somewhere, like North Carolina. I wish I could remember them all off the top of my head. I did manage to get a lot of them written down, so there's that. Also, the Instagram links are pasted onto the videos, so if you really want to dig and find out where each of these clips came from, there is a series of breadcrumbs for you to follow. And seriously, what the fuck are these things? These videos are real. There's too many of them to be fake, and they're all coming from regular ass people.
Whoa! Look, they moving. Look how they moving. What the fuck? I knew it. I was gonna feed you something today. Oh my God.
That's the same
They're
kind of thing we
here.
saw across that bridge.
They are here. Whoa. It's not flares, because look how they moving away. Whoa.
I think it's out now. And now they're
Whoa.
out.
One of them is still up. Whoa. Look where they go.
They're still there.
You see them still?
Yeah, I see one. But now they're out.
What the fuck?
Now they're gone. Yeah, now they're gone.
Whoa, that just tripped me out. And we were walking. Something told me to stop and look up. That was just trippy as shit.
Yeah.
That's what we was waiting on.
Those look like Chinese lanterns.
Yeah, but they...
It's not only happening at night either. People are seeing them in broad daylight. This one is fucking crazy and also happened in broad daylight, and a bunch of people witnessed and reported it. This was out of the UK. Can't remember the date, but if you follow the Instagram link, you can figure it out. UAP activity near Duke Energy's nuclear facility in North Carolina.
Bro, what is that?
There's a third one. Yo, look at this shit on camera. Why is this shit on camera?
Bro, I am. Oh my God.
What the fuck is going on?
Oh my fucking God, dude.
There's a plane coming underneath it, so it can't be...
No, that ain't no plane, yo. You can see a plane. We just got a plane cut. It's flashing. Oh, we got a plane. That ain't no plane. Bro.
Take still shots, too.
What the fuck is that, dude?
Why the fuck did they just...
It just made a perfect triangle. It made a fucking triangle. Whoa, bro. Oh my God. We actually caught a fucking UFO.
Yo, what the fuck is this?
Oh my god.
That's a real shit.
Oh my god.
We almost left too fucking early too.
I told you, motherfuckers.
What the fuck is in it?
Oh, they're swirling around.
Are they gonna lie back?
Oh my god.
What's going on right now, bro?
Oh my god.
I'm fucking tripping.
Jay,
Oh.
what are we seeing?
I don't know.
Dude, no, that was.
And now the top light is brighter, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And see how it's positioned perfectly at the.
That one at the bottom came up.
But here's the thing, these are not flashing lights. Like, there are no runway lights. These are... Oh my god.
The plane, is that a plane with a red light going to the left?
No. That's the
one-
one of the dots.
There's a plane up to the left in front of
Yeah,
it.
the ones to the left there are. Yeah, I didn't see that one. The bottom one though is just sitting there now.
Bro, how did those two lights come together like that?
Oh yeah, the other light's not. It came as one of this.
Yeah, they lined up like this in a pyramid. Then one took off, and then that one's directly
You got
underneath
that
it.
one on the bottom there, the red one.
But doesn't it seem like,
What the fuck?
yo, in the top light?
Oh, it's
doesn't it seem like the one's
it's
getting
moving.
higher?
It's moving.
It is getting higher. It is getting higher. I
It looks
finally
like it's
see it.
moving. Yeah, I
That
see
shit
it.
is getting higher.
What the fuck is going on,
'Cause look
dude?
how close
It's
that-
getting way higher, bro.
What the? Like they separate, like they came together and separated.
Yeah, they are together.
And that top light is getting higher because now the one is.
Oh, it's coming towards us. That's coming towards us.
Now the top is coming towards us.
Oh, it's way higher too. Remember how close it was to the tree line?
Yo,
Bro.
that shit is coming towards us now.
You should see it zoomed in. The light
It's
is
coming
beautiful.
towards us.
Dude.
What the
Bro, why am I
fuck?
nervous?
Because it might have a UFO coming towards us.
Yo, we have to sit here until it comes. We got like 10 minutes.
Hey,
What the fuck?
it's coming towards. Dude, that motherfucker is flying towards us.
Yo, that shit is going fast.
What is going on?
Why?
dude?
It's gonna be above us.
What's the UFO in the fucking phone? Look at what kind of shit is this.
Dude, that thing is way above us.
Man, I wish I could call everybody and tell them, come on. How was that a plane?
What? It's like a little disc, dude.
Oh, it's coming. Look, it's like that motherfucker was way over there. It was sitting there for how long?
Wait, listen. Shh.
Is your brain broken yet? Or just breaking? We are only getting started. This just gets crazier and crazier. And this next one, I can't remember the location of either, but a UFO was spotted chasing a Chinook helicopter. This clip went viral too. You can easily find it and figure out the details if you're interested. Video showing an extremely close-up view of a disc/saucer UAP. And before you assume this one is CGI, I got more that visually match the shapes of this craft or whatever the fuck this is. And the other clips are considered authentic. You'll know when you see them later in this episode.
What the fuck? Oh my god! What the fuck? Tata! Tata! Tara, snimaj ti, snimaj! Moram ja še telefon.
Gdje sad, gdje?
Eno ga. What the fuck, nestalo?
Nestao?
Eno ga, eto.
Šta se dešava?
What the fuck? Oh my god!
Ne moraš.
Ali vidi se ovako.
Kako je brzo?
What the fuck? Stavi na internet, tata. Majke ti. Otišlo, tata. Vidi koliko brzo. Tata.
Kako nisam brže vidio?
Otišlo, nema ga, gotovo.
Ja ti kažem da nesi kameru, ti spraviš pametan.
Pa doneo sam.
Here's another cluster of fire orbs. This time over the ocean. Bro, what the fuck are these things?
Look, nothing in the sky at all. Then all of a sudden, bam! What is that? Anybody tell me what that is? We're in the middle of the ocean. On a ferry. Nothing around. Look. Nothing around. No land, no nothing.
Are you freaking the fuck out yet? Because I'm seriously starting to believe you gotta be an idiot to not feel deeply disturbed by the frequency of which these sightings are now happening. And here's another cluster in broad daylight. Here it is, zoomed closer in. And remember that glowing diamond-shaped craft or portal or something a couple clips ago? Well, here's another one, the same shape, that looks metal and was spotted in 2011 flying over the Hebei Luanan power plant in China. This video has gone around all the UFO expert analysis circles too, and is considered authentic. Also, what is the sound? This one was over France, or I think it's France. If I'm an idiot and this is from Canada, please leave a comment telling me I'm an idiot. Also, if you're Canadian and you voted for Trudeau, sincerely go fuck yourself.
C'est quoi ce truc? C'est quoi ce truc? Maman, viens voir.
C'est quoi l'histoire là?
Ouais, qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Ben regarde là-haut.
Ah.
Oh mon Dieu, qu'est-ce qui se passe? Ben je sais pas. C'est quoi ce truc?
Putain, bordel.
Ce truc. Mais ça bouge.
Oh mon Dieu, qu'est-ce que c'est ce truc?
Waouh.
Oh.
Aïe aïe.
Attends. Alors.
Trop bizarre.
Ouais.
Aïe.
Oh putain.
That moved fast, and it was a red cigar shape. My grandfather saw one of these in 1950. Seriously, what is going on right now? This is blowing my mind, and we should all be freaking out right now. This is not small shit. Next one is from Iran on November 25th of this year at a soccer game. And look at how congruent all of these sightings are. They look exactly the same. What are they? And did you notice how right at the end of that clip, it looked like they were blasting into hyperspace or something? This next clip was caught live on Fox 6 Wake Up News in downtown Milwaukee. Bro, what the fuck?
Are those fireworks? What is that? Aliens? I don't know.
What the heck
is that? You see it, right?
I'm actually, yes,
Okay.
I do see it. It's getting weirder by the second.
I know.
It's like they're sticking around.
We're gonna do some
Anybody?
digging and figure out what that is. Back in a moment.
Are we rolling on that?
What do you think that was?
This next one says, same drone out in New Jersey spotted in Staten Island. Also, this is one of the videos the media has attempted to gaslight us and say is a plane. Moving a little slow for a plane, and doesn't look like a helicopter either. This one is from Denver, Colorado, on November 24th of this year. Here in this clip, it says, mysterious explosions in the clouds spotted over south central LA. Was it an experiment or phenomena? Seriously, what the fuck was that? That looked like something from Gaza, and it happened in Los Angeles. And this clip right here, from the king of all Chads, the man himself, Charlie motherfucking Kirk. This is the video that broke my brain. Seriously, I think Charlie's pilot just blew the lid on this whole thing. Everyone keeps wondering how they make these maneuvers and what they are and why do they all look like orbs of fire. And the pilot is saying these crafts or orbs or whatever they are flying way higher than it looks. Like, he thinks they are 80 to 90,000 feet up, basically orbiting the planet, which puts them far enough out into space to not be blocked by the Earth's shadow and to light up with the reflection of the sun hitting them. And that's how they're able to do all these weird optical illusions and why they look like balls of fire.
Watch up above a horizon, and they're going to get really bright, and then they're going to go away. See them? There's two of them right there. Those are not airplanes. They just keep circling, and they're going to go away.
And there's nothing on your radar right now?
No, there's something there. I can see now.
The lights going.
There's lots.
Have you ever seen anything like that before?
A couple times in this area.
We're flying over New Mexico,
Yeah.
which is Roswell, which is where all those...
Correct. It's where all the weird stuff happens. They're going to go again.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
You're like passed out.
What do you think they are?
Logic might say satellites. Satellites go in a line. These are like circling.
Are they like high propulsion devices, you think?
Oh.
Is that how an aircraft would fly?
I mean, we're at 40,000 feet. So whatever that is, it's got to be 80,000, 100,000. There's got to be way up.
They're at 100,000 feet?
They would have to be. The X-15s were at 300,000 feet. Here they come again. They're coming around again. You see the one, he's going to get right, and then it's going to just go right.
They're above us significantly.
Look, it's going to get really bright. And then it's going to go up. The whole point of the one that probably recommend my premium ticket to reach it.
Now I'm seeing it, but look, your radar would pick it up if it was an aircraft, right?
Yes. There's one below us at 8,000 feet. There's another one below us at 6,000. Yeah. 200 miles. He's coming.
But what kind of a thing would not be picked up on radar?
Yeah, exactly. Something stalled.
Could it be military?
Things stalled. Yeah.
But why would they be just showing lights and doing stuff like that?
The only, I mean, what makes logical sense is the lights are high enough that they're hitting the sun.
They're what?
The sun. So they're high enough to where it's like, well, we can't see them right now, they're in the shadow of the sun. And then they come around and it's got to be the reflection of the sun. So that would mean they're at least 200,000.
Oh, so if you're 200,000 feet up, you still get sunlight. Wow. And we're flying over New Mexico right now?
Well, actually, we're actually very in East Gallup.
Where are we?
East Gallup.
Oh, so we're in northern Texas right now.
No, you're coming into Arizona.
Is that Dallas, you said?
No, Gallup.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Gallup.
No, that's New Mexico.
So there's New Mexico, and we just crossed the border in Arizona. There's Arizona. There's New Mexico. There's Albuquerque. There's Santa Fe. That's the Gosha Springs, Colorado, just to the north. Then they come back together. It's the weirdest thing.
And for the planes, it's like red and green lights.
How fast are they going? They're really high up there.
Yes. You can see the curvature of the earth at 80,000. And so wherever they're at,
And then it fades away.
they have video of Starlink satellites, which are all in a row, all going in the same direction.
The satellites are a much higher orbit than that.
I don't know precisely how high it's going.
So is that again?
Yeah,
They seem to be moving.
exactly. One night I replied, we see they were dog fighting.
Really?
Look at it. Looks like something I was stopping.
Have your other pilots ever seen anything like this?
Talked about it in the middle, especially going over El Paso. Going my weekends through here.
Is this the most profound you've ever seen it?
Yeah. Just like over and over and over.
And no logical explanation.
The only logical explanation would be a satellite, but I don't know the satellite becomes a circle in the same place. But they come again, you've almost three of them. You're flying? Yeah. They're lower on the right?
Our information.
Yeah, exactly. Then like one coming up behind.
Yeah, there's two of them right there. And they're way ahead of us.
Yeah.
Could they be surveillance?
That's, I mean, yeah, my conspiracy theory line.
And there's nothing on your radar.
200 miles.
But how many miles do you think that's away from us?
See, that's a trip. So that's why I'm like, it must be in
So since Wisconsin, you've seen it?
No, you.
Wow.
I seriously think he just cracked this whole thing wide open. And if he's right, it still begs to ask the question, what the fuck are these fucking things? Because here's the thing. They look like they're moving the same speed as planes, which is fucking with people's heads hard. But for them to be so far out in space that they are catching the rays of the sun, they have to be moving fast as fuck. And for them to look like planes to us, to cross such a bigger distance at the same speed, they have to be moving fast. And then also, for them to be that far out in space and appear the size of planes to us on the ground, these things gotta be massive. Like, on a serious note, if these things are deeper in space than they appear, that implies they are huge. And there seems to be unlimited quantities of them arriving to Earth. There's no way these are military. If they're 100,000 feet off the ground and moving that fast and are that large, we don't have the resources to build a fleet that big. Maybe one or two on a top secret basis, but not unlimited quantities. No fucking way. This legitimately looks like a fucking alien invasion is happening. But I'm still taking it with a grain of salt until I shoot an alien and it bleeds green. Ever get so confused it pisses you off? I'm nearing that emotion quickly on this topic.